The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulation Authority say there are no plans to increase pump price despite widespread speculations. This was disclosed during a joint monitoring of fuel stations by NNPC Ltd and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulation Authorities. They urged Nigerians to discard the speculations. On the quarter of the scarcity, it says it is working with sister agencies to mitigate the logistic issues. The visit, which is part of efforts to ensure a similar supply and distribution of petroleum products to motorists, also included engagements with station managers and customers, listening to their concerns and assuring them of the corporation's commitment to restoring normalcy to the fuel supply chain.
This is a volatile liquid, and when there are thunderstorms, we have to suspend ship-to-shore movements. And it also affected the loading of trucks at the depots. So we had to suspend all of that during the thunderstorms for safety reasons, and that's why you see this tightness. What we've done, however, is to ensure that we're loading out all through the weekends, and we are mobilizing trucks. Yes, we have the challenge, like I said, of the motorways, the back portions of the motorway. So the turnaround period for the trucks is elongated.
Of that, what we can assure Nigerians is that they should go about their business and purchase the volume that they need. There should be no panic. There is no intention or any anticipated increase in price, and so that's the authority, and the NMPC will continue to collaborate together to ensure that there is
And while long queues have returned to petrol stations across Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, as motorists struggle to purchase premium motor spirit, some of the few stations TVC News visited were shut, while a few with the product had endless queues. Helen Osamide Akins has details.
Last weekend was a tough one for most motorists and commuters as the fuel scarcity became worse. Fuel queues had returned to petrol stations since Thursday and have persisted. Some of the few stations we visited are shut, while several others with the product are experiencing endless queues, with gridlock building up in some areas in the city. Yaya Hamred is a taxi driver who has spent hours in the queue. Despite his long wait for fuel, there is still no hope of getting the product.
2 hours now in this queue, and the scarcity is not easy, and it's not a good thing for us, because like we taxi drivers, it affects us a lot. We can't walk.
For the starting of the fuel, they say they are removing the subsidy, like we will not be suffering of getting the fuel again. So I see no reason why the fuel is hard to get in everywhere. So I don't know where we are going to this Nigeria.
Some motorists explain that the price of PMS has been jacked up. The product now sells for between 700 to 800 naira outside the city center.
You might go some first station, might say 690, 670, some say 700, 740. No, they don't have a specific amount that you do sell here.
Somewhere like Kaduna Road, some of their filling stations there are selling 750. If you go somewhere like even Jukwe, Karo, the same thing. So I bought 750 3 days ago in Karo Azix.
In Abuja, street hawkers of petrol are already having a field day. They now leverage on the desperation of motorists to sell petrol as high as 1,000 naira for a litre. The question in the lives of most motorists is how long will this fuel scarcity persist? The one the government, as a matter of urgency, look into the situation to enable them make a living. Helen Osamide Akins, TVC News, Abuja.